What up, my good people? What y'all on, man? Y'all know what today is. You made it to another Wednesday. You midway through the week. You midway through the week. It's playoff basketball week. Everybody playing. You know, there are a lot of good games. We got a lot more good games coming forward. But as we proceed, two teams I'm actually going to discuss on today. I know I didn't mention them in the description. Hold on. I didn't mention them in the description, but for sure, I gotta bring it up. The Cleveland Cavaliers, and they put them belt to ass. I can't discredit that. You know, but we will see like going forward how they like maintain their success. Um, I'm not sure. I won't put all my eggs in the basket for James Harden, even in this like conjunction. You know what I mean? People don't know how to drive, but I just don't see it, man. I don't see why people like, cause he done showed you countless times that you can't trust him. Dude's like a natural chalk artist. He's a natural chalk artist. So going forward, like, do you really believe he's gonna make an impact in the later rounds? I would hope so. If I was, I ain't sorry. I can't even say the word. If I was a Cleveland Cavalier fan, that don't even sound right. Not in the wasteland. Y'all hit that like it and subscribe button. Give me just a second. He's a fraud, bro. I wouldn't trust him. I done seen him on countless teams fold under pressure. So, hey, it is what it is on that aspect. But going forward, like with this KD and the Lakers shit, man, this shit's so annoying. KD, you got a chance to put this dude away like you been putting. I seen this stat where it said you done put away Dirk, Kobe, Tim Duncan. You done put out all these greats. You the Slim Reaper. You all this and that and shit. You the highest order. But you didn't play game one for whatever reason. You didn't play game one. And then not only that, you didn't play game one, but you came in game two, you had them 9 turnovers. Like, make it make sense. You had 9 turnovers, bro. I couldn't believe it, dude. I think that's probably the most you had in a playoff game. And that's nuts. That is fucking nuts. I can't believe that, man. I really couldn't believe that. Kevin Durant, dude, you had 9 turnovers in one game. You had a chance to put this. Nah, I'm 29. You had a chance to put this dude out, put him out. And it ain't too late. They just got they got home court advantage anyway, so they did what they're supposed to do. They got two. They got 2 at home. That's what they're supposed to do. But now you better win these next 2 at Houston. That's for damn sure. Better win these 2 at Houston. Y'all hit that like, hit that subscribe button. We on the road to 500 before June. Y'all know how we coming, man. We right there. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. But yeah, man. Y'all let them boys go off last night. I seen Luke Kennard 25. I didn't think he was gonna go off again like he did the other night. But he did. He had 25 points, so he pulled me wrong. Then you had Marcus Smart hitting 5 for 7, some shit. He had 23 points. They doing all this shit without fucking Luke and Austin Reeves, bro. That's the scary part. I don't want these dudes to win, dude. So KD, even though your old ass ain't doing much better, you the lesser of 2 evils. Now, granted, they still got to go through the Spurs at some point, OKC at some point. You know, that's somewhere down the line. But KD, we give you a bone now because you know what they're going to say if you can't beat LeBron. They're going to say you need Steph, which is kind of true. You need Steph Curry in order to win anything. That's because Steph Curry made you a winner. But that's how you're going to need Steph. You can't do nothing without Steph Curry. Me and my little brother had an argument about this last night, dude. But he still butthurt because Steph and KD double team his beloved king. That's some emotional problems he got to go through. But yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. KD, you better do your shit because you ain't really got that many chances left. I said this and I said this again, man. I hate to say it, dude. They gonna say you the middleman between Harrison Barnes and Andrew Wiggins. That's what they're gonna say. So for you, I get my shit together. And that's ASAP. Damn, no, man. I can't believe that, though. That man had 9 turnovers last night. And I watched I watched all, and I went back and watched the game too. Some of that game, it wasn't even a blowout. Literally came down to the last second, pretty much. But you know, they got home court. They did what they supposed to do. They won 2 at home. Now we gotta hope this shit goes 6 or 7 to get these dudes out of here. I ain't even a Houston fan. I dare say a KD fan. Like I said, it's the lesser of 2 evils. I don't too much fuck with KD fanboys. Because what do KD fanboys got to really talk about? They should be thinking Steph Curry, if anything. You can say Steph Curry, KD gave Steph Curry 2 championships. I don't like to argue, man. Steph Curry then probably would have won without KD. Which they did. They did. They won without KD. They won before KD, they won with KD, they won after KD. Now make it make sense. That's all that is, bro. Y'all hit that like, hit that subscribe button. That's all that shit is, bro. I'm telling you. KD, he's a phenomenal player, man. Don't get me wrong. He's going to probably be top 15 of all time. He's going to be top 15 of all time. But much of that, he got to thank Steph Curry for that. Because without Steph Curry, that man probably would have been another Charles Barkley, a Patrick Ewing or some shit. Another Reggie Miller. Another Allen Iverson. Another Dikembe Mutombo. Another Sean Kemp. Y'all hit that like, hit that subscribe button. He would have been somewhere in that stratosphere. Another Charles Oakley. But he's seen the greener pastures. He's seen the Golden Valley. He's seen so much money in the Silicon Valley that he had to, not just for basketball reasons, to go to the Bay Area. He had to go to the Bay Area. You know? So in order to go to the Bay Area, he had to go to the team that walked him down 3-1. He went to the team that walked him down 3-1 and asked them to teach him how to win. That's what that was. So, hey, it is what it is, man. I said it again. KD fanboys don't like it's. We was clicked up for like probably a year or two, at best. After that, I ain't get two fucks about him. But anyway, needless to say, I'm hoping you get the job done. Y'all better win the next two in Houston, because if they fucking around and win one in Houston, and y'all go down 3-1, that shit gonna be like historic. Because by that point, the narrative is already gonna be out. Then they're gonna try to either trade your ass or you're gonna leave Houston in some kind of form or fashion. So it is what it is. But we gotta find a way to get these boys out of here. I mean, the Spurs, they probably have the tools to do so. But I mean, like shit, I need somebody to embarrass to get these motherfuckers out of here. And it's gonna be hard when Luka and Austin Reeves come back, cause they gonna be fucking straight. So shit like a balancer right now. It's a little. KD just gotta go and get these boys out of there before it get worse. Cause if these boys wouldn't fuck around and the farther they get, the more. Oh shit, that scared the fuck out of me. Ooh, 12 right there. They already had somebody else though, distracted. I'm thinking they hit the lights on me. But yeah, like I said, man, had to breathe for a second. But KD, you ain't got too many chances. If they fuck around with these dudes, the farther they get, the more shit they can talk. And I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. LeBron fanboys are worse than the KD fanboys, but KD fanboys, they ain't no Saints either. I can tell you that much. It's a lot of, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. There's a lot of fan bases I don't too much like. Like I don't like none of the Knicks. I hate the Knicks. The man coming back from our judging KD. Yeah. You got a point though. But damn though, man, he just like they need to win the next two at Houston. That's for damn sure. They definitely need to win the next two at Houston, cause shit gonna get scary if not. I'm hoping they win the next 3 in a row. Really 4. Get them out of there in 6. Appreciate that like. Appreciate that subscribe. Man, y'all see what I'm at. I guess I done made it to work. Now my day, well, it'll get better though. But like I said, man, congratulations. Lakers, you laugh now, cry later. Y'all gonna have y'all day soon. I will eventually get back on you guys. You know, it is what it is. But y'all hit that like, hit that subscribe button. This Freddie G, man. Another morning episode. I appreciate everybody that showed up. Y'all know how we coming, man. We on the road to 500 before June. I'll be back probably within the next hour or two. But y'all know what to do, man. Ooh, y'all hit that like.